Hello, welcome back to a new Transformers toy review. I'm Otacon, and this is Knight Rider Transformers Collab 2024. This is pretty cool. This is, first of all, grab it. Don't even think it twice. If you see it at GameStop or if you see it on Amazon, wherever you see it, if you see it, grab it. Trust me, you're gonna like it. Even if you don't know the series Knight Rider with the supercar and all that, just grab it. It's just great toy. Now, the only thing that you should think about, which is not much of a problem to me, I just wish it would have came included, but it doesn't, because toys nowadays don't come with batteries. But this guy has lights and sounds. Now I'll go over the sounds in a bit, but those are pretty cool. It's been a while since a Transformer had sounds after the whole Siege line came out, if I'm not wrong. But before the Siege line, you had those leader classes that were for kids, and they had the lights or the gimmicks of specific things that they would do, I remember those Revenge of the Fallen or the Babers movie from 2007, the leader classes, you could slide down the button and it will make sounds, Then the Transformers Prime, if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, those battleizers with the Optimus Prime and Bumblebee with the machine guns in the back, those had sounds, I think. I'm not sure, I was never able to get one of those, but I think it's cool that the whole lights and sounds gimmick is back. Even though if it's just for a collab, I think it's great that they did this. Now, for the toy, for the toy, it's amazing. It's simple, retro, and great at the same time. That's how I feel it. It looks great. The back kibble is great. You have this in the bag, but honestly, it doesn't really bother me at all. I think this is good. Sorry. Let me see. Sorry. There we go. Sorry. That just goes there. But it doesn't bother me. The posability is great. The accessories is great, So, first, let's look at the detail. Now, it's not a big problem for me, but it would have been nice if they could probably, I don't know if that's how, the whole design for this figure was, but it would have been cool if you could just kind of lift this up and then take off the goggles, kind of like that Hot Rod Studio series, I don't think you could do it. I'm scared to lift it. It doesn't say in the instructions, but it would have been cool, It's a $50 figure, so it would have been nice if they could do that, the same gimmick as they did with Devastator and Devastator United Warriors and Hot Rod Studio Series. So it would have been cool if you could lift that up, but other than that, it's fine. You have some moving headlights like the old cars, where they would hide if they were turned off. Retro cars and stuff like that. I'm not good with my car stuff, so I'm not gonna get in detail about the cars and stuff, but you kind of gotta push it right here on the back, and then it'll just it'll lift it, and then you can just lift it. Now, I am scared because this is just painted white, so my copy came a little scratch right there. I don't know if you can see it right there. This thing sucks. The camera, not the toy, but alright, you can kind of see it there. But I feel as you keep bringing them down or whatever, or if they with time the paint might go off or something, and then just kind of look bad. It's like your headlights are broken. So I'll just keep them down, just for the whole figure and everything. This here looks like the old, your basic Transformer transformation. It's simple, retro. I like it, especially for the Knight Rider. I know it's an old show, really old show. Well, I don't want to say super old, but it's old. I don't know very much about it. I know the basics. It's a super agent car. And the guy calls it. he can call it through the bracelet right here, I think, communicate with it. So this is an accessory too, which I thought it was cool. So you get these accessories. You get the little bracelet, this gun, and then this other gun, and then the bracelet only goes on this arm. I just checked if it goes on the other one, but it's only on this one. It's easy. It's a little peg, you know, you just look at how it goes, and then you just kind of like, it's a little tab that just kind of like goes in there, and that's pretty much it, which is great. Love it. Enjoy it. Great. Now the articulation, it's what you expect from a siege prowl, I want to say. You know, you can move the wings a little bit. Arms can rotate 360. They can go out that much. They can go out more, but then you're just gonna pop the hand, so be careful with that. Now I can't put it back inside. Oh, there we go. It can do the 360. It can go out that much, and then it can go 360 like that. It can bend like that, and then it won't bend back, but it's okay. It has a whole rotation. You know, it has a little ball joint on the wrist, so you can really do that. And then it has this little thing where it can kind of like go up like that. So I don't know why. Transformation, you don't really move the arms to the sides, the hands I mean, so I don't know why they added that, but it's still cool, you know. It's like something you never asked, but you're not against it at the same time. And then for the legs, they go up that high, they go back that much, they can bend that much. Obviously when you bend it, you get to see the back of the car, you know, the headlights, because of transformation. But it still doesn't look hollow or anything that, so I'm okay with this. Better than being hollow, you know, or anything like that. So it's still great. It's still great, you know. You get a little bit of a waist swivel. You can do the 360. Again, transformation and stuff. There is a little bit, not articulation, but you can rotate the wings or the doors, whatever you want to call them. You know, it's pretty cool. What else? Oh, you get ankle tilted. Not so much, but decent. So articulation and I want to say weight on this figure is great, to the point where he can kind of do the little split that I've been doing on most of my figures for for reviewing them. So I think that's pretty awesome for this. Oh, and then the head sculpt, they can do the 360. It's on a ball joint, so it's pretty cool. It's a great articulation, great figure. Now, I don't know what they're gonna do, but I really think this mold will do great for Studio Series Proud. I know they're probably gonna say, oh, but this is like a Voyager size and stuff like that. I know they can shrink it down. Why? Because if I'm not wrong, that Studio Series Starscream from the movie is kind of based off of that deluxe class Dark of the Moon Starscream. If I'm not wrong, it's almost the same transformation. It's just bigger. I used to have the Dark of the Moon Starscream Deluxe, and then the Studio Series Starscream from the Babers movie, from the first one. They're almost identical, if I'm not wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But essentially, they just made it bigger and I guess more detail and stuff like that. I think it has some minor changes. But essentially, if they were able to do it like that, maybe they could do it with this. Do some minor changes here in the chest. Make it thinner like Prowl. Or maybe like Smokescreen. I think he has it like thicker here and stuff like that. But I think this is a great mold for a Studio Series Prowl. You know, you got the wings you can move in, and then this, and then I don't know, who knows, but still a great figure. Transformation is very basic, but it's still fun to do. First, what I'm gonna start with is what should I start with? Honestly, I think I'm gonna start with the legs. So with the legs, you're gonna flip down the toes, and then we're gonna open this tabs. They're gonna open right here, and the toes are just gonna go down. Just bring them down, flat down, and you're just gonna peg this. we're gonna rotate the waist, and then we're just gonna bring the feet in just like that. Boom. Just fold them in, and then just kind of bring that outside of the way. Just like that. Oof. And then this whole section is like on a double hinge, so you just gotta be careful with it when you bring it down for transformation and stuff. So you're just gonna pull it on the careful side. There we go. So let me see if I can show it. So you see here how it's on a hinge, and then there's that other hinge. So there's that double hinge. So when you're transforming it to robot mode from vehicle, this is gonna be straight up right now. So this is gonna be straight. But when it's going to, let me bring this down like that. Let me see if you can see it. If I bring this, can you see it there? Let me see if I can like fix my lighting. There we go. So when you're bringing this whole section down, this is just gonna go like double hinge. You see how like first it goes down, so straight goes down, and then you're just gonna bring that out, and then this whole section just goes down all the way. So you just gotta be careful with that, because I was kind of reading the instructions, and lately the instructions kind of suck, so I was so confused on what was happening. So then now you're gonna have this. You're gonna bring this whole head right here assembly down. Be careful with this part. I like to do it with the gun to kind of bring it out, but be careful with this part because I couldn't. Oh, never mind. Whatever. I couldn't been able to do it like that, but now I can. So there's that. So now we're gonna bring this piece here. We're just gonna fold it back, and then it taps right there. So be careful with that too, you know. And then you're just gonna push it there, and it's gonna make like a click sound, just to make sure that it's now covering the whole car vehicle part. And then you're just gonna come back up, and then with the wheels, or the front wheels and the arms, you're just gonna fold them inside, and then let me roll it back. These tabs right here are going to tab right there, right here, where my nail's pointing at, kind of right there, right. And then the rotating, we're gonna rotate the wrist just like that. Okay, so we're just gonna bring it up, that way it doesn't get in the way, because the only thing that moves here is just the windows, the doors. So we're just gonna bring it in, and you're just gonna push it down, and this thing is like on a hinge right here, so you're just gonna bring it out to the side, and then just push it in, and then it'll just click in. And then right here, the arm is just gonna peg in there with the little tab right there. Now, I left the bracelet on, and it has no issue, or it doesn't get in the way whatsoever. So the instructions didn't say anything about it, but I left it because it's a small piece, and sometimes you can lose pieces. So I don't know, but yeah. And there's that, and then you do the same thing with the other side. Just make sure everything is good and aligned. And then you can bring this piece, and this piece will just kind of tap in there with the feet right here, these tabs, and then this will go in there. So you can do that really good. And then there, and then you just close the doors, and there you go. Oh, look at this car. This looks really nice, and it rolls really good. Like, wow, this is really good. Like, this is really nice. I really like the rims, look good. The car mode, there's no like, I guess if you have it like that, you can't really see like the whole arms and stuff. If you lift it up, you'll see the whole thing right here, but nobody's gonna look under the car, right? Other than that, look at this. This doesn't bother me. I don't care. It still looks good. The rims look good, the front, the back. Look at the back of the car. I am glad this is paint and it's not clear plastic or anything, because of the whole knee joint. That would have been a problem with clear plastic, and it might hurt it or break or something. So I think it's a pretty good idea that they went for paint right here. Pretty great. You know, you have this here, right here, and then you have the guns. The guns obviously can store here. You have these little taps on the knees, and then obviously this horizontal one, it's gonna go right here, Just gonna pick it there, and then the little small one, the tab right here is vertical, and then you're just gonna tab it right here, just like that. And look, he can still roll. How cool is that? Oh, there we go. Now for the sounds, you press this button right here. Obviously the batteries don't come in. You're gonna need a screwdriver here, and then you're just gonna unscrew these. And then the batteries that it uses, it's A74. It's like those little watches batteries. You can see the instructions, or you can just look it up. Just look up Transformers Collab Knight Rider batteries, and then it'll just show up. That's what I did because I couldn't find my instructions. So yeah, this is awesome. That's one. That's three.
Are you sure this is the right way? Very well. Thank you, sir. I am the voice of Knight Industry 2000's microprocessor, KITD for easy reference. KIT if you prefer. Hold on, this could be a bit bumpy.
It's bumpy. And then it starts saying the same thing. But this thing is staying in car mode because I have a lot of, like, I don't have a lot. I'm lying. I don't have a lot. But I have a couple new collabs. And I really like the collabs that are, like, just accurate cars for, like, in real life, you know? I have the box right here. Ooh, I just dropped something. So this is the box. Obviously, compared to the Transformers, which one was it? I also reviewed it. Ghostbusters. There it is. Ghostbusters. He has that retro with that retro Hasbro logo. That looks so cool right there with the gun running, using the little thing. He looks good right there on the side. 40th anniversary, and then you got the license of the actual car. So, oh, what the heck? It also does that. Once you stop pushing the button for the sounds, it'll just be like, oh, kid signing off. So, it's pretty cool. He has the official license stuff for the actual car. Like I said, I don't know my car, so I don't know what real car it is in real life. I don't want to say the wrong car and look like a dumb person liking Transformers, not knowing his cars, you know? So I'm just gonna keep it to myself. So let's just transform him real quick back. And yeah, if you see him, don't even hesitate. Get it. You're liking it. You're gonna like it. Trust me. This is worth every penny, dollar, in my opinion. Now, I do have other collabs pre-orders too. Well, not collabs. I have that. I'm a gamer myself, and I love that Monster Hunter video game. I don't know if you guys know it, but sadly, I pre-ordered that Transformers Air Razor mold for Rathalos Prime. He is amazing. He looks cool. Sucks that he's on that Air Razor mold from Kingdom, but let's hope they just fix some bugs and like here and there, some like stuff from the figure itself, you know. Ooh, just be careful with these tabs. They're really tight. So, and then we're just gonna rotate it again right there. So far it's looking good, right? Anyways, I was saying that figure, that Transformers figure, the Air Razor mold into the, what's it called, Rathalos from Capcom Transformers Capcom game. I'm really excited for that one, especially because he looks really cool. He has that like that armor from the game.
I am the voice of Knight Industry 2000's microprocessor, KITD.
I think it's really cool that that's a thing. So yeah, I have that one, and I also have for pre-order that I'm very disappointed in this one, but I'm also excited for this one. It's that Leo Convoy, I guess Japanese edition or Platinum edition. I don't know what it is, but it has that new head sculpt and everything. It's dumb, but I do like how it looks. So sadly, I'm gonna get it, and I'll review it, and I'll let you know if you should get it. Probably you should get it if you didn't get the original Legacy, even though it's the same figure. And the mold is a great figure too. So here's this figure right here. He looks awesome. This is great. Get it. 100% get it. By the way, I do want to thank everybody for subscribing and watching my videos. I am up at 193 followers, I believe. By the time I uploaded this video, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be still at 193 or up above 193, but I appreciate the help, the support, and everything. I hope you guys keep enjoying the videos, and let's get to 200 followers. See what happens. But yeah, thank you. Please like and subscribe, and thank you.